First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakal Kadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who have taught me this truth. And a shout out to Yakin that's out there on the four corners proclaiming this truth. Going into cities that might be risky, such as this one. As you know, the car fire has wiped out most of Reading. In fact, most of this place is on lockdown. National Guard has already come in. I'm not too far from where they've been evacuating people, so I already know where I'm going to go, and definitely I ain't going to no FEMA centers. But pretty much this was no accident, even though they're saying that it was a car that had, or a trailer that had sparked fire, but they never want an accident to go to waste. So you can see that there's a bigger sinister plan. They're still saying only 5% of it is contained, and so what has been happening? Well, it's been like the Purge out here. Yesterday I went to a 7-Eleven that was closed with a padlock, and pretty much, I'd seen people around with stuff that shouldn't be theirs, and they're just using this opportunity to take whatever they want to, because that's the so-called white man, Esau. That's what he does. He uses any opportunity he can. So people, shit's getting robbed, shit's going down, and they're not going to tell you much about that, although they've been covering a little bit on the coverage. But pretty much, though, it's every man for himself out here, And as the Most High has been protecting the Hawaii camp, it's been protecting this one. I'm a single one-man camp. All I got is a selfie stick to do these videos. So I don't have tripods or anything else. As the other camcorder I have that would fit on the tripod, well, it doesn't have a battery that works. So I just use whatever means is necessary. But I still come out here and teach anyways. But this is pretty much the look of Eureka Way, which leads to 299, that where the fire had originated. And it's taken out half of Reading already. So as I get more updates, I'll try to inform everyone. But again, there's wildfires everywhere. And the Most High has been visiting this place. The sword is Esau. And it's because 2/3 of our people don't want to wake up to their nationality, still would rather hang out with Esau, their best friend, and not come into this truth. So what's going to befall them? Judgment. And for the last couple of days, it's been so smoky, you couldn't even see the sun. It was a red sun, but today's just a little bit better, as this fire has been happening now for almost a week, and only 5% of it is contained. So pretty much there's National Guard everywhere as well, Routes that you might have taken to get to and fro may not be there. You're going to find yourself ending up going in another direction, as half of Reading has pretty much been held off. And so most of them are in FEMA centers. And that's part of the design. That's what the Jade Helm practice drills were, because they never want a good crisis to go to waste. And that's what's happening here. So I will try to update anyone if anything's changed. But so far I haven't had to evacuate yet. But this is just a short part. But this is it. This is Eureka Way, where pretty much the fire had originated. To go further up to 299. That's where it's not blocked off. But again, Esau will use this opportunity to steal whatever he can, because he's a liar and a thief. Until then, shalom and barakatah to all you out there.